Welcome to the first episode of Action Figures, Action Photos. I'm Kyle, and in this series, we're going over a lot of my toy collection that also happens to be people that I have photographed over the course of my career as a wrestling photographer. In the course of this series, we're going to go over some major things about how I found the figure that we're talking about, and then how I was able to photograph and what show and any stories behind the photos that I have with the corresponding person whose action figure I have. And in the first episode, we're going with the one and only Orange Cassidy. I've been able to, through the course of working for First Wrestling, shoot with Orange Cassidy a lot of times, and I'm very grateful for that. And this was the first time that I was able to shoot with Orange Cassidy. It was the Uptown VFW in, I want to say it was 2019, March of 2019. And he was advertised for the July show. The March show was 364 days after Darren Corbin had won the Uptown VFW championship. And he came out, said he wasn't booked on the card, was complaining about that because it's Darren Corbin, so of course he was complaining about something. And in comes Orange Cassidy to answer the challenge 4 months before he was originally advertised, just because he felt like showing up in very typical Orange Cassidy fashion. And I was able to get a photo of him while he's kind of sitting there in the corner, or standing in the corner, waiting for the match to start. And Orange Cassidy eventually ended up winning that matchup and becoming the Uptown VFW champion, and then lost it back to Corbin that summer. But it was really fun, and I'm really glad I was able to be ringside to shoot that and get that capture of him winning the title and that match and the surprise of the crowd. The action figure itself is AEW Unrivaled Series 8. I was able to order it from Ringside Collectibles, and so no major big story behind the acquisition of the figure itself, but it means a lot because of the talent involved, and Orange Cassidy always being one of my favorites to photograph, and also one of my favorite people to have met backstage, because he's amazing. Thanks everybody for watching this. There'll be a lot more to come, because as you see, I've got a lot of photos and a lot more action figures, so stay tuned.